How are we, lads? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to round 15 of the NRL. Welcome to Beanie for brain cancer round. It's going to be absolutely magnificent. Now, obviously, we have a lot of big games this weekend. You know, you've got the Panthers and the Roosters on Friday night, a big blockbuster, mouth-watering game there. You know, you've got on Sunday afternoon, you've got the big rivalry game between the Bulldogs and the Eels. We've got a lot of unpredictable games this weekend and a lot of mouth-watering games. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys like this video, comment your tips in the comment section below, and smash that subscribe button. Press the subscribe button if you haven't already. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. But as always, we'll get into it. This weekend, it's Beanie for brain cancer round. So, you know, the Mark Hughes Foundation, every year they do this. Normally once around every year, we try to donate some money for the Mark Hughes Foundation to try and find a cure for brain cancer. So it's going to be magnificent. I'm going to be getting a beanie. I'm just still waiting for it to come in the mail. So hopefully it rocks up by Thursday night so I can wear the beanie. But let's get into round 15 of the NRL. Now, my tipping is going to be a little bit different this week. Normally, I give a score prediction for the game. I'm not going to do that this weekend. I'm going to be doing margins and man of the matches and maybe a try score or two. But as always, guys, let's get into it. Round 15 of the NRL. It all kicks off on Thursday night. It is the Brisbane Broncos up against the South Sydney Rabbitohs. The Rabbitohs are favourites here at $1.15. The Broncos on the other end at $5.50. This game is on $7.50 on Thursday night at Suncorp Stadium. Now, look, the Broncos, they've been shocking this year. They've been terrible. They're now equal last with the Bulldogs. And as for South Sydney, they are sitting in the top four. They are playing some pretty good football at the moment, the Bunnies. Look, the Broncos, you know, they've been really disappointing, the Broncos. The Rabbitohs on the other end, you know, they're trying to finish the year in the top four, but a long way to go. But this game, I think, is pretty straightforward. I think South Sydney win on Thursday night, and I think they will win well. So I'm going to go South Sydney on Thursday night to defeat the Broncos by 36 points. I'm going to go Cody Walker for man of the match, and I'm going to go Latrell Mitchell to score 2 tries on Thursday night footy. Let's move on to the first game on Friday night football. The first game is at 6 o'clock up at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville. It is the North Queensland Cowboys up against the Cronulla Sutherland Sharks. The Cowboys are favourites here at $1.70. The Sharks are outsiders at $2.15. Now, the Cowboys last week, they were absolutely pumped off the park against Manly. They were really disappointing last week. The Cowboys, as for the Sharks, they've won 3 in a row. They had a 1-point win over Penrith last week. I thought the Sharks were playing really well till that final last 15 minutes or so, where they would put their guard down and Penrith got back into the game. Look, this is going to be a tough game Friday night. Cowboys, Sharks, could go either way. The form is with the Sharks, but the Cowboys are a different team when they're in Townsville. So, hard game to call, but I am going to tip the Cowboys to win this game on Friday night. I'm going to go the Cowboys by 6. I reckon Jason Taumalolo will be the man of the match, and I reckon Valentine Holmes will score 2 tries against his former side. Cowboys to win by 6 Friday night. The other game Friday night is the game of the round. It's an absolute blockbuster. It is the last year's minor premiers, the Penrith Panthers, up against the top 4 Sydney Roosters. This is going to be an absolute cracker. The Panthers are favourites though at $1.30. The Roosters are at $3.50. Not a bad price if you like the chooks. Look, the Panthers, they've lost 2 in a row, but they've had all the origin stars out. So the real question is, will the Panthers lose 3 in a row, even with the origin stars back this week? And you know the Roosters, I thought they were great for a long time in that game against the Gold Coast last week, and then a bit like the Sharks, they let their guard down, and you know they almost lost the game. So Panthers Roosters Friday night blockbuster game. Hard one to call, but I'm going to go the Panthers to bounce back. I think they'll win. I'm going to go the Panthers by 4. I reckon Nathan Cleary will be the man of the match. And I'm going to back Stephen Crichton and Matt Ikuvalu to both score try in that game on Friday night. Let's move on to Super Saturday. The first game begins at 3 o'clock at McDonald Jones Stadium in Newcastle. It is the Newcastle Knights up against the New Zealand Warriors. The Newcastle Knights are $1.60 favourites. The Warriors are $2.35. Newcastle get all the big name players back. Pearce, Ponga, Clemmer, Hummel Hunt. They're all back for the Knights. The Warriors, obviously, Chanel Harris-Tavita is out for the season, which is a big loss. Reece Walsh returns to fullback. RTS goes to the wing. Knights and Warriors, a very hard game to call. Literally could go either way, but I'm going to tip the Newcastle Knights to win this game. I'm going to go Newcastle by 10. I reckon Mitchell Pearce will be the man of the match. And I reckon Kalen Ponga and Reece Walsh will both score a try in this game on Saturday afternoon. Knights to win by 10, sorry. The other game on Saturday night is at 5:30 at Wynn Stadium. It is the St. George Illawarra Dragons up against the Canberra Raiders. Now, the Raiders are favourites here actually this week at $1.85. The Dragons are $1.95, so you might as well say $1.90 each. Pretty much a toss the coin sort of game, isn't it? Dragons, Raiders. Look, the Dragons, obviously they played on Monday and they were diabolical against Canterbury. They had probably their worst performance of the season. And as for Canberra, well, they ran home against Brisbane and they destroyed Brisbane, even though they started the game really, they started the game well, but, Canberra, they only beat Brisbane, who have been poor all year. Look, it's really hard to get rid of the form on both sides here. It literally could go either way. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this live. I'm going to toss the coin, so I'm going to pull out my wallet. We're going to get a coin out of here. Let's grab something here. Where's all my coins at? There we go. We've got a $1 coin. We're going to toss the coin live on YouTube. So we're going to go tails, the Raiders, heads, the Dragons, and we'll see who my tip is. Here we go. It is tails. So I am tipping the Canberra Raiders to defeat the Dragons on Saturday night. I'm going to go Canberra by 2. Absolutely zero confidence. Raiders by 2. And my man of the match, I'm going to go with Josh Hosden for man of the match. But I reckon Ravalawa will score. And I reckon Sebastian Chris will score for the Raiders. So Raiders to win by 2 in that one there on Saturday night. The other game Saturday night is at 7:35 at Sunshine Coast Stadium. It is the Melbourne Storm up against the West Tigers. The Melbourne Storm are favourites here at $1.10. The West Tigers are at $8. Sunshine Coast Stadium up there in Queensland. Look, Melbourne, they're now first on the ladder. They just proved to be the most consistent side in the competition, week in, week out. The West Tigers, they are just so hard to get a read on. But look, what I will say about this game is I expect the Storm to win, but the Tigers are a team, they can, worry the Storm. Their style of play does concern Melbourne. So I am going to go Melbourne, but I reckon it'll be a closer game than what everyone will predict. So I'm going to go the Melbourne Storm here by 12 points. I reckon Cameron Munster will be the man of the match, and I reckon Josh Addo-Carr will score a hat-trick on Saturday night between the Storm and the Tigers. Sunday afternoon football begins at 2 o'clock at Bankwest Stadium, and it's the Eels and the Bulldogs, the second biggest rivalry in rugby league. This is a big, big game, a massive rivalry game. Eels and the Dogs. Eels are $1.10 favourites, though. The Bulldogs are at $7. Look, like I just said, the odds may be big in favour of Parramatta, and Canterbury might be, $7 to win, which pretty much gives them no chance. But let me just say this. Rivalry game. Form goes out the window. Parramatta versus Canterbury. Both teams hate each other's guts. This rivalry goes back a very long time. Both teams don't like each other. Expect a very fiery encounter. Eels, Dogs. Look, I'm going to tip Parramatta to win by about 16 points. Actually, this is what I'll do. Eels by 16. Clint Gutherson for man of the match. And I believe that Blake Ferguson's back in the team. Is he? No, he's not. No, he's not in. Wow. Ferguson's still not playing. So, all right, I'm going to go Eels to win by 16. Clint Gutherson for man of the match. And I'm going to go Junior Paulo to score a try for the Eels. Look, the Bulldogs, they will be up for this game, but Parramatta to win by 16 points. That'd be too good on Sunday afternoon, in my opinion. And the final game of the round is on Sunday afternoon, 4 p.m. Seabar Super Stadium on the Gold Coast. The Gold Coast Titans up against the Manly Warringah Seagulls. Manly are $1.45 favourites here. The Gold Coast at $2.75. Look, last week, Manly, they destroyed the Cowboys without Tom Trbojevic. They were great last week, Manly. As for the Gold Coast, I mean, they were good in the second half against the Roosters, but one half is not going to win you a game of football. Look, I think Manly win, and I think they win well. I don't see much from the Gold Coast. Tom Trbojevic, what a player he is. And, last time they played, it was down there in, I think it was Mudgee where they played last time, and Manly beat him 36-0. So I'm going to go Manly to win this game on Sunday. I'm going to go Manly by 40 points. I reckon I'll win this game easy. Tom Trbojevic to score 2 tries. And I reckon Daly Cherry Evans to be the man of the match on Sunday afternoon. So, guys, they're my tips for round 15 of the NRL. I've gone the Rabbitohs, the Cowboys, the Panthers, the Knights, the Raiders, the Storm, the Eels, and the Seagulls. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.